All right, let's go. What's up, fuckers? That's what Merkules would say. I'm just making a video, man. I got to meet him a couple years ago. Super humble guy, man. He's a couple years younger than I am. Pretty sure he's born in 1992. I'm born in 1990. And I got a lot of respect for him, man. I got a lot of respect for anybody that's actually doing it in the rap here in Canada. And that, you know what I mean? He's loyal as shit. Super humble. He don't go through his fucking show without doing his meet and greets. And that is so important, in my opinion. And I'll just take it back, man. It was probably a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. It was the second Merkules show I'd been at. I'd been at one the year before, and the year before he was doing free meet and greets, and it was after the show. So of course I waited in line. I met a guy there. His Instagram handle is "Are You That Rapper?" Riley Canes, I believe his name is. Shout out Riley. I see you, bro. But anyways, so we were standing there, man. I ended up getting to meet Merk. I talked to him for a second. I told him about how on your way down, or way down, that song, there's a line in it, now my shit flames like the team out in Calgary. I told him that, excuse me, I told him that line was just fucking amazing, man. I loved it. I lived in Calgary at one point in my life, so it just was like, you know what I mean? And I hadn't heard it like that before, so anyways, man. So yeah, that was the first year I got to see his concert. It was great, man. Fucking super hype. A lot of people. And then he came back the next year. And he came with everybody, man. He had his whole crew, Windex, aka Real TG, or Real DTG, sorry. Who else was there? Evil Ebenezer. Who else fucking opened, man? DJ Scotty Woo was on the ones and twos. But yeah, man, anyways, so I'll tell you what happened that day. I found out that they were staying at the Hilton Garden. It's a little hotel here, brand new. And I had went downtown around 4, maybe 5 o'clock. And I had saw their van outside the hotel. And I looked into the lobby, and there's Petey Paragon, his manager, with some other people. And I went and approached him, and he looked at me like I was fucking crazy. And I get it, man. I get it now. I'm starting to understand that, like, there's certain places you approach people that, you know what I mean, are in the entertainment industry, and then there's certain places you don't approach them. It's very, very important. And I know that, like, just imagine, man. Just imagine yourself. You're fucking, you know what I mean, in one of those places that you think should be kind of private, but you got fucking fans harassing you. So I just want to say sorry for that, first off. And to anybody that I have ever fucking fanboyed at, like, bro, I just love it. You know what I mean? So I can't help it sometimes, but growing older, I'll be 30 this year. I do understand what's going on. So anyways, man, I talked to Petey. He's like, bro, Merk is upstairs sleeping, da-da-da-da. I was like, good enough, man. So I was like, fuck, man. My whole goal was that shirt behind me, if I was 6 shirt. My whole goal was to try to get Merkules to wear that shirt on stage when he came here. That's what I was trying to do. I just set up the 506 Hiphop spot. It was going to be showcased in like a couple weeks after the Merkules show. I figured it would be a great way to like advertise for me for free. And anyways, so I got to the venue. This is before the show, and apparently he was doing meet and greets before the show, but I didn't buy one. I only got a ticket. And anyways, man, somebody I had knew had a +1. And if I told you who this was, you'd laugh, man. And the story behind this story is just incredible. But I don't have time for that story right now. So anyways, man, I went in with Buddy. I got up to the table, man. Got to talk to Merkules. I have a note here in my phone somewhere, but I got like 150 of them in here, and I was trying to look for it. But I had wrote something down, And I read it to Merkules and told him about how I was getting sober and you know what I mean, how he inspired me the year before and all that shit. So I gave him a shirt, man, and I asked him to wear it. And I could tell he was touched, man, and he wore the shirt, man. It was fucking incredible. He came out on stage, man. I fucking lost my mind. Like, Merk, I know we never had a conversation after this and shit, so I pray to fuck that you see this, bro. And I want you to know how much I fucking appreciated that shit, man. Like, changed my life, man. Like, it makes me feel like shit is possible. You know? You work hard enough, and if you're crazy enough, like, I'm crazy as fuck. Like, people know it, man. Ask my friends, man. I'm crazy as fuck. I think the craziest shit. I think I can do whatever I want, man. And you know what? I can do whatever I want because I have the fucking brain, bro. People that don't think outside the box will never step outside the box. So I have to think outside the box. That's all I got. So anyways, man, I just wanted to share that little story about how you can, it doesn't matter, man. It just doesn't fucking matter, man. Do whatever you want to do. And Merkules came out with that fucking shirt, man, and I was like crying, bro. I got a picture. I'll share a picture with it in the video here. And yeah, man, I just want to shout him out. Canadian legend, young king, young legend, in the making, bro. He hasn't even hit his peak, man. That's the best part. His Merc ain't even fucking hit his peak, bro. And he's killing it. Go check out all that new shit he dropped. He just dropped a Godzilla remix. That shit was fire. He just dropped a new song with Afro Man. That shit was fire. I'm glad you got healthy on your cellulitis, bro. Shout out your beautiful wife. I see her cooking for you, man. And yeah, man. I look up to you, bro. You inspire me, and I hope one day you'll see this. So until then, man, Lil Scotty, right here. I will be making another video probably today about something else, man. I'm just gonna continue to make as many videos as I possibly can. The Little Scotty stories, the segments. So shout out everybody that watches this. I truly appreciate you. Shout out Merkules, shout out Quake, shout out Pat Stay, shout out fucking Miracle, fucking Dickie, Ivy, Mitchell Bailey, fucking Dylan, aka Lucas, fucking all the homies, bro. Shout out everybody. I love you all, and I'll see you guys all soon. 100.